It may not look like it, but I'm standing in a food desert. I'm in Oceanside, California, in a neighborhood where there are no fresh fruits or vegetables for sale within a mile. That's a problem, especially for low-income families whose children then are at risk of becoming obese, of developing diabetes, and other long-term health issues. Programs run by North County Community Services focus on the intersection of early childhood education and hunger. From Oceanside to Vista to Escondido, their 7 subsidized preschools serve 500 3- to 5-year-olds every year. In addition to learning colors and numbers, children explore fresh vegetables as part of a play-based lesson on making good food choices. North County Community Services turned this lot into part community garden and part production farm to supply their preschools. The garden has about a dozen 4-foot by 20-foot planting beds, half released out for a small fee to the community members who plant and maintain their own beds. The rest of the garden supports the preschools. So lettuce today?
Yep, lettuce.
Great, it looks beautiful. Wow, Abby, how long have these been in the ground?
These have been in the ground about 5 weeks.
So they're ready to go, huh?
Yep, they're ready to go. Beautiful. So what we're going to be doing today, instead of harvesting the whole heads, is we're going to be just harvesting the outside leaves.
And what's this produce going to go for?
This is going to go into some lunches, making salad for preschool kids at our 7 preschools.
Abby.
Yes?
Shall we pull this one out?
Yeah, let's go ahead and pull this one out. You can see the stem on the lettuce and the flowers on top. That means it's bolting, which it's going to be really bitter, and I wouldn't even want to eat it, let alone a preschooler.
The vegetables grown here are served to children whose families don't have easy access to fresh, quality produce. The gardens are overseen by Stan Miller. He's Executive Director of North County Community Services. Why is this important?
Well, we think this is part of our mission to provide access to fresh fruits and vegetables to this part of the community. Actually, where we're standing right now is what the USDA considers to be a food desert, which means essentially that you could walk a mile in any direction from this point and not have a grocery store or any kind of a market where you could access fresh fruits and vegetables.
This part is a community garden. Behind me is a production farm, the little mini farm. And how much of that, of what comes out of there, goes into the preschool?
Actually, 100% of that. Each year we produce between 3,000 and 4,000 pounds of vegetables. By and large, we think about what we're going to be planting and synchronize that with the menus that we provide at the preschools that we operate.
Oh my God, the scarecrow has a real mop head.
Yep, Miss Carrot.
Is she the guardian of the garden?
Yes.
I love that. Fresh produce goes from the farm to the preschool kitchen, where it's used for breakfast, snacks, and lunches. The lessons go beyond farm to preschool. Much of the produce grown here takes a side trip to San Marcos Mission High School, where students in the culinary arts program clean and chop and package it for the preschools. It helps the preschools, and it provides the high schoolers with practical training and volunteer credits.
We work together with a number of different agencies that work to alleviate hunger, and we do that through North County's Food Policy Council. It brings together all of the food banks in the county, together with the largest social service agencies that provide food to people, congregate meal providers, shelter operators, anyone who has anything to do with food, and brings them all to the table so that we can work together.
The Leichtag Foundation and their Food Justice Fellows aid the Policy Council by helping to build their nonprofit capacities.
We have a lot of different agencies that distribute food to the needy in North San Diego County. They have refrigerated trucks that use a lot of gas, and they all go to different grocery stores to pick up extra food that they can distribute. But we looked at the map and we saw that a lot of them were driving clear across the county to pick up food at a grocery store that was nearby another agency. So by just switching around where people are picking up their food, we're saving all the different agencies a lot of money and time that can go to more productive uses.
Moving a community towards healthy food options means starting early and making the best quality foods enticing for every age.
This garden is sort of a microcosm of what food justice really is. It's being able to make choices about the food you eat, being educated about the food you eat, and having access to food when you want it.
Putting a fresh salad on the plate of a child who it could be their only meal of the day, first of all, it provides them with an opportunity to make a healthy choice. And when you do that when a child is 3 to 5 years old, they're much more likely to adopt that habit and keep it their whole life.